here, ready to bring you another exciting game here at Hillside Glen High. Joining me is my esteemed colleague from across the pond, Earl Grey.
Why, thank you for the kind words, Sonny. It's a pleasure to be here in the States, witnessing this extraordinary event.
Playing in today's game are the Atomic Oysters and the Mighty Boots.
The Boots have been tremendous this season. With all the wins they have under their belts, they don't need any more to be division champs. Regardless, they still want to win.
Let's get kickin'!
Well, of course, Earl. Why wouldn't we want to keep winning? What's up, guys? RuppDat here, and welcome back to Backyard Soccer, Rise of the Mighty Boots. And oh my god, if you did not see the last episode, I highly suggest checking it out because that was a game. The Peppy Turtles came so dangerously close to ending my A-Division undefeated ways, but thanks to a phenomenal effort from the Weber twins, my Mighty Boots managed to fend them off with a 3-2 win to keep our unbeaten record alive. And as Earl said, that win already gave us the A-Division title outright, no matter what happens for the rest of the season. But with 3 games left and an undefeated record to protect, I would kind of like to keep it that way. Wouldn't you guys if you were in my position? So the Atomic Oysters are stepping up this time, and they've been very up and down throughout the second half of the season. Well, the season in general, even. But given what happened last time, let's see how well they fare against my Boots, and if my Boots are still kind of off kilter a bit. Nope, that answers that question. Because Pablo is back to his usual aggressive self, and all hell has just broken loose. And Pablo's got a goal on the board for the first time in, I honestly don't remember how long. See, the Turtles and the Tornadoes are going at today. The All-Stars have the Gravies. The Gravies have actually really stepped up in the second half of this season, I'll say that much. And the Mammoths and Cheetahs are going at the bottom of the barrel teams. Alright, so apparently what happened last time, that last game kind of looks like it lit a fire under my Boots because... Careful, Amir. Because they certainly don't seem too keen on wasting any time with trying to send a message to the Atomic Oysters that we are not to be messed with. The Peppy Turtles almost did it, but the Atomic Oysters, you aren't on that level of play, so screw you guys! Kind of weird how a tough game gets followed up by what is essentially so far a curb stomping, but my Boots will take it, that's for sure. They don't seem to care. Look, Pete, Keisha. Pete, take it. Pete hasn't scored in a little while either, which is weird because he's my team's top scorer. And that's going to remain for now. Move in, Keisha. Up. Pete, get around her. Clanky, did you really just call... You know, I'm pretty sure that's a foul on Pete, which is weird because Pete didn't make any contact whatsoever. I know it's a kid's game, and logic is supposed to go out the window, but as a former soccer player, I can't help but question where some of these calls are truly coming from, Clanky. Because they do not make any sense whatsoever. Neither does Pete's random stalling issue that's still a thing, apparently. I don't know why that is, but... Shots, Keisha... I don't know why you're up there, Amir, but you know what? Take your turn. Oh well. See, I'm going to check something really quickly. I'm not making a sub, even though the Oysters are. I'll save my subs for the second half. But I just want to double check something. Alright. Barring Ashley and Sydney, who will be getting into this game very soon. all my players have at least gotten equal play time. Holy crap, Pete! See, why can't you pull off those I know it got blocked anyway, but still. Why can't you pull off those kinds of shots on a regular basis? Okay, note to self, Pete needs to keep his distance in order to pull off good shots. Good to know. And our shutout's going to remain intact heading into halftime, which works for me. See, All-Stars are up on the gravy, the Mammoths and Cheetahs are tied. Tornadoes are beating the Turtles' asses. Okay. So, how do I want to play this right now? I think I'm going to move Pete to midfield, and then I'm going to put the Weather Twins up front. And let's go ahead and do that. Because the Weather Twins, it's weird. The first half of the season, Pete became, it's weird, all last season, well, Sydney tied her sister now. But yeah, all throughout the B-Division season, Pablo was my dominant force in goal scoring. For the first half of the A-Division season, that was Pete. And now here in the second half of the season, it's been the Weather Twins who have kind of taken over as my go-to goal scorers. A little too much height on it, Pete. Try and bring it down a little more next time. But, nice effort. And apparently it was nice enough that the Oysters feel they need to make a sub because they're getting scared. I'd be scared too if I were them. Because my Mighty Boots are not too... Well, they're not in the best of moods right now. After that close call. And naturally, they want to kick someone's ass and make them pay. Or as the Iron Sheik would probably word it, they will break their back and make them humble. Even though there's no camel clutch being involved. God, I love the Iron Sheik. But anyway, enough wrestling talk, because I will save that for another time when it actually feels relevant. Stay with it, Pete. Attaboy, Pete. That away. That's still in. And, alright, if you want to just knock it out, be my guest. Okay, sub for the Oysters. Like I care, because right now, we're about halfway through the second half, this game is almost done, and the Oysters have not done anything else of value. Hey, maybe having Pete throw it in wasn't the best of ideas. Get back to Cinda. I was going to say, Clanky, that's blatantly offsides, where's the call? But you actually did make the right call, so all is forgiven. Go Ash. Ashley Weber! Puts it in! What did I tell you? The Weber Twins are my goal-scoring force now. And there is just no one who can stop them. They're both playing a flawless game, and I greatly appreciate that because it's helping my team. But I do... Come on, guys. Communicate. The Weber Twins can communicate. They can also put up goals at will. Almost. That's yours, Amir. Get there. Get there. Okay, I know that call is offsides, and I would like to know where the offsides was, Clanky, because I didn't see it. And I know I'm not blind, because I can clearly see what's going on the field right now. Heck. Alright, if you want to kick it out, be my guest. Another sub for the Oysters at this late junction of the game? Whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and move the kicker-taker tab over to Sidna so I can have her throw it in. Get there, Sid. And it looks like Ashley's still going to be up 1 goal on Sydney overall. But regardless, a 4-0 curb stomping from my Mighty Boots. The All-Stars curb stomped the Gravies too. Oh boy. Tornadoes held off the Turtles. Cheetahs beat the Mammoths. And thus, our standings are as follows. Gravies, Cheetahs, and Mammoths all down there at the bottom. Turtles are right along with them. They're at 3 wins, comprising the second half of this board. Oysters is somehow in the middle, even though I kicked their asses. Tornadoes, while good, are not good enough. Basically, at this point, my Mighty Boots are A-Division champions and therefore guaranteed to move up to the Premier Division no matter what happens in the last 2 games. The Blue All-Stars are actually going to follow me, once again, up there, unless they lose both of their next games and the Tornadoes win both of theirs. Interesting fact, the All-Stars, one of their last 2 games, is against my Boots. Goals scored, that's barely changed for most of the season, which is kind of weird, actually. Pablo and Pete taking so many shots. Sydney Weber is half the shots she's taken have been goals. Not bad. Not too good, but it's not too bad. Ahmed, of course, leading everyone because he is simply one of the best goalies. Screw you, Patty Bradford. Regardless, my Boots have one more thing we need to deal with before we have to face the All-Stars. And that is, of course, the Woolly Mammoths, who seem to have been trying to get back into the swing of things. They've been on a bit of an upswing for the second half of the season, but it's slowly been getting short-circuited. And now they find themselves in last place. Will they get out of it? Hopefully not against my Boots, if I have anything to say about it. So thank you guys for watching. I've been RuppDat, and next time on Backyard Soccer Rise of the Mighty Boots, we will tangle with the Woolly Mammoths, and with any luck, not be embarrassed as we proceed to keep our undefeated hopes alive. See you guys next time. Take care.